Hey, how you doing, folks? It's Rich Goes with Hard Knock News. I come out tonight. It's been a while, and the senseless calls to regulate guns, more gun laws, more gun confiscation talk is just it gets me pissed. You know, yes. When are these people going to realize that you could take the guns away and you could ban them, you could do whatever you want, but it's the people that shouldn't have these guns that will always end up having an AR-15 or whatever you want, okay? It's the people that shouldn't have guns that will always have them. Then it leaves us, legal, good, gun owning people without the weapons we need to protect ourselves and our families and those around us. These libtards, these senators like Chris Murphy from my state and Richard Blumenthal from also my state, they spend so much time on Twitter talking about when are we going to, do this? When are we going to do that? When are these guys going to get off social media and start doing what they're supposed to do? I am sick and tired of these corrupt politicians, these elitists who have all the security in the world, okay? They go from place to place with an armed detail always at their side, but yet they want to take our guns away, and they will never stop calling for this. These people's bodies, these poor little kids' bodies, aren't even in the ground yet. And all they want to do is talk about taking our guns. I'm just sick and tired of this. We have to stand up and we have to fight back. You have to get on social media and attack these people right back and let them know the truth. And the truth is that if people were armed in these schools, okay, if you had teachers that were able to possess a firearm and were able to carry that firearm on themselves in class, this never would have gotten this far. This psychopath kid would have been shot dead. He would have been put down as soon as he tried shooting people. Are there going to be senseless shootings like this? Yes, there's going to be. Wherever you go in life, there's always going to be a nutcase, man. But I'll tell you what, man. Back in the day, back when my parents were going to school, honestly, just about the time I was going into like middle school, there were gun clubs. You were able to take your weapon to school, lock it up downstairs where they had almost every school had a shooting range in the basement, and there were shooting clubs all across the country, and people were shooting for sport. I mean, you never heard of someone taking their weapon back then and shooting a bunch of people. It was unheard of. Folks, it's Hollywood, man. Back in the day, you could never do the things that Hollywood is getting away with today. I'm sorry. Hollywood has just gone astray, man. And, our problem starts with society, with the morals that we're allowing to be passed on right now. There is no morals, people. Everything has gone astray. I'm sorry, but, there used to be some respect and honor back in the day. There is none of that no more. These libtards are just wreaking havoc on our society. We have to fight back on social media. We have to fight back and challenge these people. We can't just let these people, who are the minority people, they are not the majority. And don't you ever believe that they are the majority. Okay, they run mainstream media. But these people that run mainstream media, they're in on it. These people are guilty of sedition and treason to this country to allow the shit that's going on to go this far, folks. I'm sorry, but, to keep fighting and to keep pushing back is just something you have to do. You can't just lay down and give up, folks. And I hope you never lay down and give up. It's just going too far. I mean, as you see, President Trump is a patriotic American president, someone that is in charge, that is finally making the decisions. He's not a puppet. He's not a puppet, folks. Okay, no puppet masters controlling President Trump. President Trump is the man in charge. And these treasonous deep state players, these bureaucrats, are just being exposed left and right. If you notice, folks, Brennan was starting to be exposed left and right. And then what happens? This big school shooting happens. And if you go back into history and you see Every single time the heat is being put on these leftist retards, something like this always happens. Okay, as soon as the light gets exposed on these idiots, something bad happens like this every single time. You could go back and check it out for yourselves. But every single time the light is shown on these rats, this is what happens. They do this so they get the attention off themselves. Folks, these people need to be tried for treason and put away for a long time. In my mind, these people deserve the death penalty. Treason is the crime they are all guilty of. These pundits on TV pushing this shit, these Hollywood actors going off. I mean, look at The View, for instance. What's going on there? Folks, this is just out of control. Out of control it is. So I hope you guys will stand up and keep fighting back and doing the right thing. You know, I follow this really good girl. Her name is Tracy Beans. She's a great YouTuber. I like her, man. She's bringing good information about this QAnon. And I think this QAnon's doing a great job, guys. This QAnon has woken a lot of people up. Look, Tracy Beans is talking about some type of rally on D.C. on April 7th. I plan on going. And I hope some of you people that follow me plan on meeting me down there too, man. So let's check this out. Check out Tracy. Follow her on YouTube. And check out what she's trying to do on April 7th. And let's start making a change to this country, folks. Never give up. Never lay down. Never relent. Our kids deserve us standing up right now. So I hope you'll keep going with everybody else that's a patriot in this country and keep standing up. Do not let these idiots, these libtard senators, libtard congressmen keep pushing our buttons, man. Yeah, they are pushing them, folks. They are pissing us off, man. But you got to keep fighting back. Don't ever give up, all right, guys? Nice to see you all. I love you all. And have a great weekend, guys. All right, goodbye.